Hello the internet, it's Ghost here, and welcome to another episode of Creative Minecraft. We're building things again. We always build things on Minecraft, who am I kidding? Today we are building a flower shop because we don't have one of those in this area and I want to populate it with shops. I also need to add houses, but I'm not going to film most of that because that's boring and none of you want to see that. So, this week colour palette, block palette is basically just oak, calcite, birch and spruce. I think we've used that before, but I needed something fairly plain because of the amount of flowers we were going to put in it. I couldn't figure out the inside layout of the flower shop properly though, so it does look a little bit sparse, so I kind of went, oh yeah, we're going to shove glowberries on the ceiling and that makes it look more full than it actually is. So there's a secret: you want to make a building look full, add tree hedges and glowberries. Oh yeah, and the roof took me something like 10 minutes to figure out and get right, and I hate doing roofs. They take so long and they feel like the most boring part of it because it's like, oh, I've got my outside structure, I just want to build now. But no, I need a roof so I actually know what the lighting's like. And also then you can get like a idea of how much space you actually have to work with. And then I added trees outside. I can't decide if I like those two trees that I put really close together, but we're going to leave them anyways because they kind of are a part of it now. And then I added the glowberries, as I was mentioning earlier, and started adding flowers outside. I also added some glow lichen to things because I wanted it to look glowy at night, even though you can't see most of it because it's covered by trees. And there's now like loads of just random empty spaces that like aren't big enough to put a build in. We might put some benches in some of the spaces, but like they're not a significant enough space so you can actually put something useful in. But at the same time, they're like too big to just fill again. Considering this whole open area that you can see when we're filming these videos, I spent hours and hours clearing because I was an idiot and decided that was an appropriate use of my time. And it was, apparently. So here we are, filling the inside of the flower shop. I decided we were going to put in loads of saplings and bamboo, apparently, and a cactus. And then I added some flowers, just the first load that I managed to get into my inventory, I guess. And then we added one of the spore blossoms to the top because I like it when there's green magical particles. And then I just kept adding things and going, oh yeah, that'll look pretty. And then after this, after immensely struggling to get things to do the things they were meant to do, I proceeded to go and add loads of trees outside because I decided it was too sparse. Oh, I also added lanterns on fence posts because there is like no street lighting out here, mainly because I work with it during the daytime. But I got to here and realised it looks really dull and boring. So I added lanterns. I mean, they work. I might go through and change out some of like the fence posts they're on at some point, but not right now. Then I added a few trees. Realised I should add more trees. The thing is, it's always going to look really harsh where the trees finish at the minute, because of the fact that I can't just populate the whole area with trees and then clear out again, because that takes too long. So we have to kind of just deal with it looking a bit stupid. But I kind of know the area I'm going to work on now, and this is basically what it looks like. I added some birch trees because they have a lighter colour tree chunk, and that made it look better. I added in some spruce because we have loads of those. And then there we have it. It is all starting to come together now. I will see you all again on Wednesday, the internet.